Hi. So I did a project for exposure and like framing. Um, I enjoyed the project. I learned a lot of things and things I'd never done before, so it was really fun. Um, During the whole shoot, when it came to like problems and experiences, I want to say, I guess, moving the camera around like distance wise, like and try to get the right angles and stuff like that. Um, and kind of figuring out like the lighting and how to adjust the settings on the camera as well. It was still like a fun experience though, and I didn't have much trouble really, because I'm kind of a perfectionist. So like when I wanted something to look a certain way, I just wanted to look a certain way, and like I was kind of nitpicky a little bit, um, but it was still a fun experience. Um, and with both parts, honestly, like the fixed lens looked nice and the zoom lens looked nice. I really liked the way they both looked when we used them. And honestly, with shooting the low angle and the high angle was kind of weird. Like the low angle wasn't as bad because you're just lower, but like high angle, if you don't have like a tall enough like stand for the camera, I feel like it doesn't work very well unless like your subject's like really short. But I mean, it went pretty well. And with some good things about using fixed lenses and zoom lenses, I feel like the fixed lens has like a sharper image, and it seemed to be good at like capturing the shallow depth of field, making the background like look kind of pretty with like the subject in front of it, which is pretty cool. And then zoom, I guess, like it's less movement. You don't have to really move the camera back and forth. You can just kind of, hey, zoom in, zoom out, just kind of adjust it the way you want to. I think that's what made it really a lot easier to use. But I think they're both really good in their own ways, obviously for certain situations and certain shoots and certain lighting and stuff like that. What did I notice when you compare the pictures from part 1 and part 2? How do they look different? For part 1, it seemed like my pictures were more on the brighter side. And since I was like first starting it, it was more it wasn't as focused as I wanted it to be, but it still had really good quality. But again, the brightness was a little bit too bright and not as defined. Like the details in like the subject's skin or like their clothes wasn't as clear as I wanted it to be. But that's it's still a learning experience. I didn't know. But the second half, it seemed to be better. Like, and plus with the the change of like time outside, like when it got darker or the sun would like come out of nowhere, it seemed to look better. It seemed to have more quality. It seemed more professional in the second half, which is really fun and really cool. And looking back at the pictures, I was like, oh, I didn't realize how good these actually turned out. Like these are actually pretty cool. But I really did appreciate that. And just the quality, which was really different. It's really the main part of like how different they were from part 1 and part 2. And what do you know about the lens compression when doing this assignment? I don't really remember, if I'm going to be totally honest. Just lenses in general were interesting, and I didn't realize like how different each would be shot. Each was like portrayed. But I did learn a lot from this. It's very exciting and it's very like time consuming, especially I can tell like for like real projects, like for a show or something or just a photo shoot, it will take definitely a lot of time. So I'm pretty sure, I feel like directors and stuff are like more nitpicky with how things look, which is understandable, and I feel like I might be that way too. But it was very interesting, and I'm kind of excited of what this will turn out to be, and for like the end project for the end of the semester of like I can't remember what it's called right now, but like the promo video that we're gonna do, I'm kind of excited of how that will turn out and stuff like that. So yeah, I really enjoyed this project, and I hope to learn more about it, and I hope that I can access the camera settings and stuff more accurately and more confidently. But all in all, I really enjoyed playing with the cameras because it was really cool. I don't really get a chance to do that, and plus I'm really new to the whole camera thing and everything like that, so it was very fun. And yeah, I definitely like want to do better next time for sure, be more confident in what I'm doing. But yeah, so that was a project, and I'm excited to do future projects in this class. So